If you, like me, are getting ready to get back to those acoustic, function and bar gigs later this year, then you're probably going to want to stick around and watch this video. Hey guys, welcome back to Dipswitch Demos. My name is Jackson and today we are checking out the Fender Acoustic Preverb. I would say there are two essential things that you need to get a great acoustic sound live. That would be one, a nice acoustic preamp to sort of liven up the sound and give you a bit more control, and then also reverb to enhance the natural warmth and resonance of your guitar. The Acoustic Preverb not only gives you both of those things in one box, but also gives you a nice amount of control over both without being too overwhelming. First of all, the reverb. We have three different types of reverb in here. We have a large hall, a room, and a plate. I've always liked the sound of a plate reverb on acoustic, so that's been my go-to, but the large hall also sounds really nice and expansive. Controls for the reverb, we have level, damping, which we've seen on a lot of the other Fender reverb pedals. Rolling it up essentially rolls off the high end. I like that because I like a slightly darker reverb. And then finally time, which controls the decay of the reverb. The preamp part of the pedal I would actually say is a little harder to demonstrate in video. It's much more of a utility function and you've really got to feel it and hear it in person to see what it's doing. To me, it brings an acoustic piezo or a body pickup to life, makes it sound much more like a mic'd up acoustic, which is really what we're all going for when we're getting a live acoustic sound. We want it to sound as natural as possible. The preamp in here not only does that, but it also gives you a few other useful features to tailor and your sound to the different environments and situations you may find yourself in to avoid unwanted noise and feedback. Like we have a notch control and a polarity switch to avoid those unwanted feedback moments. Also gives you a nice tilt control to adjust the overall balance EQ of your guitar, much easier than giving you a 3-band EQ. I really like having this tilt control, it's very powerful. Then we have a gain control for boosting the volume of maybe lower output guitars and pickups. Foot switches on the bottom, we have a dedicated reverb switch if maybe you're using the reverb from the desk or front of house, or you just want to stack a bigger reverb over the top of that, then you can do that individually here. And then my favourite feature is a really humble mute switch. I would have killed for a mute switch in a ton of situations of gigs I've done, either when I'm tuning or when all of a sudden a big burst of feedback comes through, especially at those sort of wedding gigs where your job is almost to be as invisible as possible. The last thing you want is a load of feedback coming through the PA speakers. Not a good look at all. So that mute switch is essential. So during the talking part of the video, hopefully you've heard this pedal going into the audio interface with my Gibson LG-2 acoustic and also my Faith Neptune. For the main body of the demo, I'm going to use my Fender Acoustasonic Strat because it pairs perfectly with this pedal. The two give you so much control over your acoustic sound, and that's the way I'd use it live. I'd use the two together. I think that's basically going to be my rig. This out into a desk or into my acoustic amp is going to be perfect. So yeah, the Acoustasonic straight into the pedal and then straight out of there into my audio interface. Nothing too fancy going on here. I figured that was the best way to show off what the pedal is doing, almost like going straight into the front of house desk. Big thanks to Fender for sponsoring this video and for actually sending over a pedal that I'm gonna use extensively when we can get back to acoustic gigging. Acoustic gigging and function gigs is a big part of my kind of career as a musician, and this is gonna be an essential part of the rig. So cheers, Fender. Thanks guys for checking out the video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and maybe check out some more. There's also a few links down below if you want to support me in the channel further, like Patreon and things like that. That would be awesome. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.